G'day guys, today we're going to take a look at the keyforge deck. So obviously if you know anything about keyforge, it's a unique deck game. So you buy a deck, you open it up, it's different to any other deck in the game. I think there's something like 600,000 different decks made so far. That's if you look on the app. So we're going to have a look at this one. I've already opened it because I was curious, so we're going to have a look, see what we've got, and see what it's called. Okay, so let's have a look. Contains one unique 37 card Archon deck. Okay, so most decks contain one rare from each color or guild or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so it's by Fantasy Flight Games, and it's also designed by Richard Garfield, who is the man who invented or designed Magic the Gathering. Okay, so it's a new game. It's only been out a couple of months, I believe. Move that back there. So this particular deck we have here is called Early the Allegedly Hench. Okay, so that will tell you all the cards that's in it. And then if you scan that little code, you can add it to your what do you call it, your collection on the app. Now, I don't know what happens if you scan a code that has already been scanned. I'm assuming it will tell you that that deck is already owned. I don't know. Maybe if you like, you can scan that code on the screen that you see and see if it works, to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, let's have a look at the deck. So, okay, so the first card we have is Coward's End. Destroy each undamaged creature. We have Smash, stun a creature. After an enemy creature is destroyed, fighting Crump, its controller loses 1 amber. Gengar Chieftain, you may ready and fight with a neighbouring creature. Bumpsy, your opponent loses 1 amber. Another Bumpsy. Tremor, stun a creature and each of its neighbours. And we've got Punch, deal 3 damage to a creature. Loot the bodies. For the remainder of your turn, gain 1 amber each time an enemy creature is destroyed. Follow the leader. For the remainder of your turn, each friendly creature may fight. Urchin, so that first house, I believe they're called. That little symbol there is the house symbol, and that's like Broggar or something like that. So let me have a look on the back. It doesn't say, does it? Here we go. So Brobnar, Mars, and Shadows. Alright, Brobnar, Mars, and Shadows is in this deck. So the next crop of cards is going to be Shadows, because that's what we got here. Alright, and it even tells you the name of the deck it came from. You can't mix and match with these decks. You have to use the deck that it came with, the unique deck. It's not like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or any other building deck game. You have to use the unique deck. You can't mix and match unless they invent a format that says you can do that. So, alright, so we got Urchin, which has Elusive, Steel 1, Silvertooth enters play ready. Nexus has Elusive and use an opponent's artifact as if it were yours. Magda the Rat has steal 2 amber, and if it leaves play, your opponent steals 2 amber. Bad Penny, destroy or destroyed, return Bad Penny to your hand. So if it's like, I guess it's like an invincible sort of, you know, reoccurring sort of deal. Every time it dies, you put it back in your hand and have another crack. That's not bad. Deal 1 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, gain 1 amber, and that's Seeker Needle. Got 2 of those. And Treasure Map, this is the rare. You can tell by the little star symbol just here. Okay, if you have not played any other cards this turn, gain 3 amber. For the remainder of your turn, you cannot play cards. Alright, so you sacrifice playing any cards you want so that you can get the amber. Okay, and then we've got too much to protect. Steal all but 6 of your opponent's amber. Sacrifice a friendly creature. If you do, deal 3 damage to each creature, or to each of 2 creatures. Lights out. Return 2 enemy creatures to their owner's hands. Ghostly hand. If your opponent has exactly 1 amber, you can steal it. Okay, now we're on to the Mars dudes. Okay, so it's got taunt. This creature's neighbor cannot be attacked unless they have taunt. And it says Zilix or Zillers. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. That's a really weird name. Dominator enters the play stunned. Okay, Xylo or Wazilo. I'm not sure with the weird ass word. Deal 2 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, purge it. Okay. Yulig Megamouth. It has fight and reap. Use a friendly non-Mars creature. And you got Tunk, which is after you play another Mars creature, fully healed Tunk. John Smythe. He has elusive, fight and reap, ready a non-agent Mars creature. Grabber Jammer, and your opponent's keys cost +1 amber, and it has fight and reap, and you can capture 1 amber. Okay, and this one here is Mother Gun, and the action is reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand. Deal damage to a creature equal to the number of Mars cards revealed this way. Okay, and this one is the rare from the Mars lot, which is Invasion Portal. So discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a Mars creature or run out of cards. If you discard a Mars creature this way, put it into your hand. Okay, that's not too bad. Sample collection. It says play. Put an enemy creature into your archives for each key your opponent has forged. If any of these creatures leave your archives, they are put into their owner's hand instead. Now I'm assuming your archive is like your graveyard or discard pile. And we have a second sample collection, and the last card is Orbital Bombardment. And it says play. Reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand. For each card revealed this way, deal 2 damage to a creature. You may choose a different creature each time. We have 2 of those. Alright, so I have not played Keyforge yet. I only picked this up 2 days ago. So I don't know how good this deck is going to be. I don't know what the good houses are. I don't know sort of even really the way it plays. I haven't even had a chance to read the rule book yet. But if you guys have played Keyforge and you know how it works, and let me know what you think this deck's gonna go like. Let me know what deck you've got and how good is it. We're going to look at the Keyforge starter box next. We probably won't look at the decks you get with it as the starter decks because they're the same in every box, but we will look at the 2 Call of Archon decks that you get in there and see what they are. Okay, thanks for watching guys, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.